In the year 2025, the world was experiencing a revolution in transportation. Traditional modes of travel like cars, trains, and planes were being phased out in favor of a new technology that promised to be faster, cheaper, and more efficient. That technology was the Hyperloop. The Hyperloop was a system of tubes that would transport passengers and cargo at speeds of up to 700 miles per hour using magnetic levitation and reduced air pressure. It was the brainchild of Elon Musk, the visionary entrepreneur who had made a fortune in the tech industry before turning his attention to space travel and renewable energy. The first Hyperloop system was built in California, connecting Los Angeles to San Francisco. The 400-mile journey that once took 6 hours by car or an hour by plane could now be completed in just 30 minutes. The system was a marvel of engineering, with a tube suspended above the ground on pylons, and a pod inside the tube that traveled at high speeds without any air resistance. People were skeptical at first, but as more and more people tried out the Hyperloop, it became clear that this was the future of transportation. No longer did people have to sit in traffic for hours on end or wait in long lines at the airport. They could simply step into a pod and be whisked away to their destination in a matter of minutes. The Hyperloop had a profound impact on society. It reduced carbon emissions by eliminating the need for cars and planes, and it created new opportunities for businesses and individuals to connect with each other. The once sleepy town of Fresno, for example, became a hub of activity as entrepreneurs flocked there to take advantage of the new transportation network. Of course, there were challenges along the way. Some people worried about the safety of the system, while others were concerned about the cost of building it. But as more and more Hyperloops were built around the world, these concerns were addressed and overcome. In the end, the Hyperloop transformed the way people thought about transportation. It was no longer a chore or a hassle, but a quick and easy way to get from one place to another. And with new advances in technology, who knows what other amazing innovations the future will bring. As the Hyperloop became more popular, other countries around the world began to invest in the technology. The first international Hyperloop system was built in the United Arab Emirates, connecting Dubai to Abu Dhabi in just 12 minutes. This system was followed by similar projects in China, India, and Europe. The Hyperloop also opened up new opportunities for commerce and trade. Companies could now transport goods across the country at lightning speeds, reducing the time and cost associated with shipping. This led to an increase in trade and economic growth, as businesses could expand their markets and reach customers more easily. Despite its many benefits, the Hyperloop faced some challenges along the way. One of the biggest was the cost of building the infrastructure needed to support the system. The tubes had to be built to exacting specifications, and the pylons that held them in place had to be strong enough to withstand high winds and earthquakes. Another challenge was ensuring the safety of passengers. While the system was designed to be safe, there were concerns about what would happen in the event of an accident. As a result, the Hyperloop was subject to strict safety regulations and was closely monitored by government agencies. Despite these challenges, the Hyperloop continued to grow and evolve. New advances in technology made the system even faster and more efficient, and new routes were added to connect cities and regions that had previously been difficult to reach. In the end, the Hyperloop proved to be a game-changer in the world of transportation. It transformed the way people traveled, opening up new opportunities for commerce, trade, and personal connections. And while there were challenges along the way, the benefits of the Hyperloop were clear for all to see. As the Hyperloop technology matured, it also became more affordable. The initial costs of building a Hyperloop system were high, but as more and more systems were built, economies of scale kicked in, making it more cost-effective. This made the Hyperloop accessible to more regions and allowed it to become a viable alternative to other forms of transportation. The Hyperloop also had a significant impact on the environment. It greatly reduced carbon emissions by eliminating the need for cars and planes, which were major sources of greenhouse gas emissions. This made it an attractive option for countries and cities looking to reduce their carbon footprint and combat climate change. In addition to passenger and cargo transportation, the Hyperloop also had other applications. It was used for transporting water and other resources, which was particularly useful in areas that were prone to droughts and other natural disasters. The Hyperloop was also used for scientific research, as its high speeds allowed scientists to study various phenomena, such as weather patterns and atmospheric conditions. As the Hyperloop became more widespread, it also sparked a new wave of innovation. Engineers and designers began to develop new types of pods and tubes that could transport people and goods in new and exciting ways. This led to the development of new industries and the creation of new jobs. In the end, the Hyperloop was more than just a transportation system. It was a symbol of human ingenuity and innovation. It showed that when people work together, they can achieve great things and overcome even the most daunting challenges. The Hyperloop transformed the world of transportation and left a lasting impact on society, the environment, and the economy. As the Hyperloop continued to evolve, it also had a significant impact on urban planning and development. The speed and efficiency of the system made it possible for people to live further away from city centers, which led to the development of new suburban and rural areas. This helped to ease overcrowding in cities and allowed people to have more space and access to nature. The Hyperloop also had implications for global politics and diplomacy. It created new opportunities for cooperation and trade between countries, which helped to strengthen international relations. It also made it easier for people to travel between countries, which helped to foster cultural exchange and understanding. One of the most exciting developments in the world of Hyperloop was the creation of a new sport, Hyperloop racing. In this sport, teams compete to see who can build the fastest and most efficient pod to travel through the Hyperloop tubes. This sport became a major cultural phenomenon, drawing in fans from all over the world and inspiring a new generation of engineers and designers. Despite its many benefits, the Hyperloop also faced criticism from some quarters. Some people argued that it was too expensive or too risky, while others worried about its impact on the environment. However, these concerns were largely outweighed by the benefits of the system, and the Hyperloop continued to grow and thrive. In the end, the Hyperloop was a testament to human innovation and creativity. It transformed the way people thought about transportation and helped to create a more connected, sustainable, and prosperous world. And with new advances in technology on the horizon, it is clear that the legacy of the Hyperloop will continue to inspire and shape the future for years to come. As the Hyperloop entered a new era of growth and innovation, people around the world looked on with wonder and excitement. They marveled at the speed and efficiency of the system, and they were inspired by the possibilities that it opened up for the future. For many, the Hyperloop was a symbol of hope and progress, a shining example of what humanity could achieve when it worked together towards a common goal. And as the years went by, the Hyperloop continued to inspire new generations of engineers, scientists, and entrepreneurs, who were eager to build on its legacy and create a better world for all. In the end, the Hyperloop was more than just a transportation system. It was a symbol of what was possible when people dared to dream big and work together towards a shared vision. And even as the world continued to change and evolve, the spirit of the Hyperloop lived on, reminding us of the limitless potential of the human spirit and the power of innovation to transform our world for the better.